You've heard the magic in the music. Maybe you've even heard about the AI trend trying to capture the look. But beyond the sounds, beyond the controversy, what is Studio Ghibli? Let's find out. In this episode, we're looking into the question, what is Studio Ghibli? We'll journey through its fascinating history, introduce the legendary figures behind it, and look at that unique artistic style you can almost feel. And yes, we'll also tackle that recent AI controversy, how technology is attempting to replace Ghibli's magic, and why it's causing such a stir in the art world. Stick around to understand the soul behind the style. You'll leave knowing exactly what makes Ghibli, Ghibli. So, picture this incredible legacy of animation, painstakingly crafted by human hands over decades, now colliding with powerful new AI technology that can mimic its surface look in mere seconds. This sparks huge questions. Is it harmless digital fun? A genuine threat to artists? Does replicating this style truly capture the substance? And what does the studio's own legendary founder think about it all? Hint, his words carry weight, and he doesn't hold back. Before we discuss the controversy, we need to build the foundation. Let's travel back to the beginning. How did this animation powerhouse even start? Ever wonder where the unique name Ghibli actually comes from? Imagine, it's 1985, Japan. Three visionaries, the boundless imagination of director Hayao Miyazaki, the thoughtful intellectualism of director Isao Takahata, and the sharp insight of producer Toshio Suzuki. They decide it's time for something different in animation. Fresh off the success of Miyazaki's film Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, they established Studio Ghibli. That name, it's borrowed from an Italian word for a hot Saharan desert wind. Miyazaki, a lover of aviation, chose it to symbolize their ambitious goal, to blow a new wind through the established anime industry. And they certainly did. They weren't aiming for the fast-paced, often commercially driven anime of the time. Their mission was clear: create high-quality, feature-length animated films that prioritized artistic depth, powerful storytelling, and meticulous craftsmanship. Fewer compromises, more heart. Early films quickly defined their unique voice. Think of the soaring adventure in Castle in the Sky, the quiet wonder and iconic presence of My Neighbor Totoro, or the charming coming-of-age story in Kiki's Delivery Service. These weren't just cartoons, they felt different, resonating first in Japan and soon internationally, especially after a pivotal 1996 distribution deal with Disney helped bring films like the epic Princess Mononoke to a massive new global audience. But what exactly creates that distinct Ghibli feeling? What are the ingredients of that instantly recognizable style? Let's break down the magic piece by piece. Forget complex algorithms doing the drawing. Ghibli's magic starts with a simple tool. As Hayao Miyazaki himself said, "I believe that the tool of an animator is the pencil." That quote perfectly captures the core philosophy. For decades, Ghibli championed traditional hand-drawn animation. Imagine artists meticulously drawing thousands upon thousands of frames by hand. While they do use computers strategically, especially for coloring, the fundamental life, the fluidity, the character, it comes from that unique human touch. You can almost feel the artist's presence in the lines. And those backgrounds. Close your eyes and picture them, not just static backdrops, but living environments. Imagine layers of hand-painted foliage, dappling sunlight filtering through ancient trees, bustling town streets rendered with incredible architectural detail. Think of cozy, lived-in interiors brimming with personality, a warm lamp casting shadows, steam rising from a cup. They often blend European aesthetics with Japanese sensibilities, creating worlds that feel both fantastical and deeply familiar. The character designs are expressive, often rounded and appealing, but focused on subtlety. Think less about exaggerated reactions and more about the nuance in characters' eyes, a slight shift in posture that conveys deep emotion, determination, sadness, quiet joy. They feel like real beings navigating their worlds. And who can forget the famously delicious-looking food? From thick slices of toast with perfectly cooked eggs, to steaming bowls of ramen, to intricate bento boxes. Ghibli makes even simple eating look like a comforting art form. It's also worth noting, while we often think of one iconic Ghibli look associated strongly with Miyazaki, his co-founder Takahata masterfully experimented with other hand-drawn styles, like the unique minimalist sketch aesthetic of My Neighbors, the Yamadas, or the breathtaking watercolor visuals of his final masterpiece, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. Ghibli contained multitudes. Finally, the soundscape. You simply cannot talk about the Ghibli experience without the music of Joe Hisaishi. Soaring orchestral pieces, intimate piano melodies, whimsical electronic touches, perfectly capturing the emotion of every scene. The music is a character in itself, weaving through the narrative and staying with you long after the credits roll. So many incredible elements build this style. But part of the Ghibli experience, the art, the music, the stories, so many incredible elements build this style. What part of the Ghibli experience, the art, the music, the stories, resonate most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This unique style isn't just for show though. It's the vessel carrying the powerful themes and ideas at the very heart of Ghibli's storytelling. So what messages lie beneath the beautiful surface? Flying islands, talking animals, bathhouses for spirits. What deeper ideas connect these fantastical worlds? A huge reoccurring theme is environmentalism. Long before it became a global buzzword, Ghibli films passionately explored humanity's complex, often destructive relationship with the natural world, its beauty, its power, and the dangers of exploiting it. Think of the warnings embedded in the toxic jungles of Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, or the fierce environmental conflicts in Princess Mononoke, where nature itself fights back. Ghibli is also celebrated for its strong female protagonists. Forget damsels in distress. Here we meet young women like Kiki, finding her independence as a witch. Chihiro, navigating a terrifying spirit world. San, the wolf princess, fiercely defending her forest. Or Nausicaa, leading her people with courage and compassion. They are brave, capable, independent, figuring things out and driving their own narratives with resilience and complexity. There's a profound empathy for childhood and the journey of coming of age. Ghibli captures the wonder, the fears, the quiet moments of observation, and the big challenges of growing up with incredible sensitivity. Often, the magic isn't separate from everyday life. It's woven right into it, like finding forest spirits in your backyard in My Neighbor Totoro. Pacifism and anti-war sentiments frequently appear, perhaps reflecting the founder's experiences in post-war Japan. This is powerfully explored in the anti-fascist tale Porco Rosso, or the complex portrayal of war's absurdity in Howl's Moving Castle. Good and evil are rarely simple binaries. Characters often have understandable, if flawed, motivations. And underpinning many stories is a subtle feeling, a Japanese concept called mono no aware. It's a gentle, bittersweet awareness of the transience of things, the beauty in impermanence, adding a layer of poignant depth and melancholy beauty. It's this powerful combination of unique artistry and profound storytelling that built Studio Ghibli into a global cultural touchstone, recognized with Academy Awards, beloved merchandise, and even its own immersive theme park in Japan. And it's precisely this iconic, deeply cherished status that sets the stage for its unexpected and highly controversial encounter with cutting-edge artificial intelligence. Showing its continued evolution, in late 2023, Studio Ghibli even became a subsidiary of the media giant Nippon Television Holdings. But things took a viral turn elsewhere following a significant update to OpenAI's models in 2025. Specifically, enhancements to image generation within models like GPT-4 make it incredibly easy for users to type simple text prompts like "make my selfie Ghibli style" or "turn this meme into Ghibli art" and get results that, at first glance, looked remarkably similar to the real thing. The internet exploded. Ghibli style trended everywhere. Platforms popped up offering dedicated tools. Social media timelines filled with Ghibli images. Even OpenAI's CEO Sam Altman sharing a Ghiblified version of his own profile picture. Sounds like harmless fun? For many it was, but it immediately hit a nerve. Remember Ghibli's absolute dedication to the pencil, to the human hand? This effortless AI replication felt like the polar opposite. Serious questions arose about copyright. Was OpenAI legally allowed to train its AI on scraped Ghibli artwork without permission from the studio? The ethics felt murky. And while some celebrated the accessibility, others dismissed the result as more AI slop, highlighting a deep divide. And then there's the perspective of Hayao Miyazaki himself. Years before this viral trend, back in 2016, he was shown an early AI animation demo depicting grotesque zombie-like movement generated by an algorithm. His reaction was visceral, immediate, and deeply critical. He famously called it an insult to life itself. He felt it demonstrated a profound lack of understanding of humanity, of pain, of the very essence of drawing something imbued with life. This Ghibli AI clash isn't isolated. It's a microcosm of a much larger debate happening right now. What happens when AI can mimic any artist's style flawlessly? What does it mean for creativity, originality, and the livelihoods of human artists in fields from illustration to design? So we have Ghibli's deeply held values on one side, and the lightning-fast technological mimicry on the other. How do we make sense of this intersection? Let's have a look at what we learned. So we've seen Ghibli's foundation: authentic artistry, meticulous style, and profound themes. Now, contrast that with AI image generation, incredibly fast, automated, trained on unimaginable amounts of data, capable of stunning visual images, but inherently lacking that direct human intention. The years of practice, the emotional journey, the lived experience Miyazaki felt was essential. This brings up the core tension, often framed as, is AI art a valuable democratization of creativity, making visual expression accessible to all? Or is it a potential devaluation of human skill and artistic labor? Is it authentic expression or just sophisticated pastiche? Essentially, an imitation borrowing stylistic elements without the deeper context or meaning, like a clever copy without the original soul. The viral trend undeniably proves the enduring power and appeal of all the Ghibli aesthetic. But it forces us to ask, what truly defines that aesthetic? Is it just the surface look, easily replicated, or something far deeper? So let's answer it clearly. What is Studio Ghibli? It's profoundly more than just a recognizable visual style that an algorithm can attempt to replicate. It's a living legacy, painstakingly built by human hands, minds, and hearts over nearly 4 decades. It represents a philosophy of animation, one that cherishes artistry, storytelling, and emotional truth, brought to life through immense collaborative human effort by its specific, brilliant creators like Miyazaki, his co-founders, and the legions of dedicated animators weaving their perspectives into every frame. While AI can generate images that look like Ghibli, it cannot replicate the history, the collaborative spirit, the intentionality, or the genuine human soul embedded within the real work. To truly understand and appreciate Studio Ghibli means embracing all of that depth, not just admiring a replicated surface. Understanding Studio Ghibli gives us perspective, but the pace of AI improvement and ability is constantly evolving in reality. We will all have to recognize and accept that AI will be better than humans at many tasks, even creativity. Want to unlock the power of AI? Our free newsletter gives you the tips, trends, AI news, and tools you need to succeed. Sign up with the link in the description below. Your journey doesn't stop here. Watch our next video right here and keep building your knowledge.